Hello everyone, I'm John Kay, voice of the Priceville Bulldogs, and I'd like to welcome you all to the Priceville Doghouse. This is my initial episode of my view from the top, where I will break down the previous week's game, what happened, what I saw, my opinions, completely unofficial, not sanctioned whatsoever, but please give it a view. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next episode. I also plan to do pre-game breakdowns. I also want to cover middle school, JV, youth sports, whatever's athletic and going on in Priceville. I want to try and at least touch on it a little bit as best I can as information comes in. So let's dive right in to last week's game against the Rogers Pirates. Rogers Pirates entered the game at 2-3, 1-2 in region play. They're tied for 5th in the region. Coach Jerry Folks, they've done a pretty good job. They've lost a couple of games in heartbreaking fashion. Lost to Brooks on the last play of the game. Fumbled the ball, and Brooks returned it for a touchdown. They're led in rushing by Brock Hanneback, 66 rushes for 438 yards and 6 touchdowns, and Byron Lane, 37 rushes for 218. He almost matched that in the game against us. Quarterback is Brock Killen, who had entered the game passing for 237 yards. Priceville Bulldogs entered the game at 4-1, 2-1 in area played, tied for 2nd. Chris Foster's done a great job this year. Really brought a lot of toughness that the Bulldogs have been lacking in previous years. So things are looking very bright for the Bulldogs. Game plan for the Rogers Pirates, basically, from what I saw, was power running, use quick handoffs up the middle to try and overcome Priceville's speed, especially on the outside. Their defensive game plan, don't let number 27 beat us. 10 men in the box, 11 men in the box, and key on him hard. Statistics on the game. Let's see. Once everything was said and done, Rogers rushed for 327 yards against the Bulldogs. Their inside running game was very effective. Byron Lane rushed for 181 yards on 21 carries, but 121 of that came in the first half. The Bulldogs made excellent halftime adjustments, cut his running totals down to 60 yards in the second half. So they did an excellent job stopping that game. They used linebackers to fill the A gap, and did a much better job of keying on him and not letting him break free out on that quick handoff. As I said earlier, the Pirates made an effort to not let number 27 beat him. Jerry Burton was by far our leading rusher going in, but against Rogers, we saw that he was keying on him. It was obvious from the first offensive play of the game that they were not going to let him break free. And with 3 offensive linemen out, our power running game wasn't what it should have been that night. So the coaches had an excellent game plan to use Burton as a decoy and utilize a lot of our other backs to be effective, and effective they were. Number 10, Mason Carty, saw a lot of time as a Wildcat back. Very effective in that. 11 rushes for 116 yards and 2 touchdowns. Number 13, Xander Gaines, equally as effective. He had 5 rushes for 170 yards and 2 touchdowns. Just devastating in a change of direction play. Wyatt Hurt from the quarterback position. 5 rushes for 57 yards, 2 touchdowns. Hurt also threw a couple of passes, one to number 44, Lang Lois, for a touchdown. And Jerry Burton got the tough yards, knowing everyone was coming on. He moved Biles for 7 rushes for 45 yards. No scores, but all told, the Bulldogs rushed for 418 yards in this game. Huge total, just massive total. Rogers jumped out to a quick lead on their opening possession. Bulldogs were forced to punt on theirs. They responded well with forcing Rogers to punt. We won the battle of field position. Wyatt Hurt's leg at punting was a weapon all night. He did an excellent job punting. Bulldogs and Pirates traded scores until William Baker broke a long one off. It was a 71-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. There was a penalty on that, however, it went against Rogers. So the second half, Rogers fell apart. Their possessions in the third quarter were interception, turnover on downs, punt block. So Bulldogs were able to translate that. Entering the third quarter at 21-20, they left the third quarter 50-20. So excellent third quarter by the Bulldogs for that game. It was good to see a lot of backups and JV players getting playing time in the fourth quarter. Pirates got a couple of garbage touchdowns there against our JV team, but wasn't enough to even make the score look respectable. Final score of the game, 57-35. Bulldogs win. Bulldogs improved to 5-1 on the season, 3-1 in area play, still tied for second. Rest of the season looks to be tough for the Bulldogs. The 3 teams we're tied with and 1 team ahead of us, we still have to play all of them. So next week we play Central Florence at home. Should be a tough matchup. Central has shown a good bit of life. Were defeated earlier this year by West Limestone, who's undefeated in area play. So come on out next week, Friday night. The UNA band will be there performing, since Central's band will not be traveling. So the Pride of Priceville will perform first. The UNA marching band will come out, perform a number with the Pride of Priceville band, and then they'll perform their own performance after that. So expect a big crowd. Get out early. Make sure you get your ticket and come visit us. I'll make an effort Thursday or Friday to put another video out breaking down the keys to the game for Friday night. I just want to thank y'all for watching. If you liked what you saw, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I will be posting this video on Facebook and other places, trying to get that. Share the video with other people though. And remember, if we can get this channel up to 1,000 likes, we'll be able to do live streams from this channel for whatever game we need. Basketball, football, baseball, we'll be able to do live streams from the YouTube channel. So that's my goal. So help me out with that. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you later this week. Bye.